Well, good morning or afternoon, whatever it is for you, and welcome to our Godly Place session for today. And today we're going to hear a parable. It's the parable of the sower. This box is gold, and gold is very precious. Parables are precious too. I wonder if there's a parable inside. This box also looks like a gift. It's all kind of wrapped up in gold paper. And parables are gifts given to you a long time ago. Parables are very old, over 2,000 years old. This parable also has a lid on it. Sometimes parables are hard to get into, but keep coming back, and perhaps someday the parable will open for you. Shall we see if there's a parable inside? I wonder what this could be. It's certainly brown. All over brown. Like a big chocolate bar. Or a big Band-Aid. I wonder what's on the other side. There's always another side to a parable. Still brown. I wonder what this could be. Well, let's see if there's anything else in here to help us get ready to tell the parable. No, there's some materials that will tell the parable itself, but nothing to help us get ready to tell the parable. So, are you ready for a story? There was once someone who said such amazing things and did such wonderful things that people began to follow him. And as they followed him, they heard him talking about a kingdom. Now, it was not like any kingdom that they had ever lived in. It was not like any kingdom that they had ever visited. It was not like any kingdom they had even heard of. And so they just had to ask him, what is the kingdom of heaven? One time, when they asked, he said, the kingdom of heaven is like a sower, a person who scatters seeds. The sower scattered seeds on the path. And the birds of the air came. The birds of the air came and they ate all the seeds. The sower scattered seeds on the rocky ground, and those seeds tried to push down into the rocks, but they could not get through. And the sun beat down on them, and they died. The sower scattered seeds on the thorny ground. And those little seeds tried to push down, and they pushed their roots a little bit into the earth, but then the thorns choked them, and they died. And the sower scattered seeds on the good, rich earth. And the seeds pushed down deeper and deeper into the soil. And they grew and grew and grew until the crops were harvested. And there was 30. And 60. And 100 bushels full. Now I wonder if the sower has a name. I wonder how the sower felt when the birds of the air came and ate the seeds on the path. I wonder how the birds felt. And I wonder what the sower was doing when the seeds had been scattered on the rocks. Or what was the sower doing after the seeds had been scattered on the thorns? Or what was the sower doing after the seeds had been scattered on the good, rich earth? This is a parable, a story about the kingdom of heaven. So I wonder, who could the sower really be? I wonder what could the seeds really be? I wonder what the birds could really be, or the stony ground, or the thorny ground, or the good, rich earth. What could they really be? And the harvest. What could the harvest really be? Could it be this? Could it be this? I wonder. The story is about the kingdom of heaven. I wonder what this story tells us about the kingdom of heaven. You may want to discuss these questions with whoever you're watching this story with. So many questions. How was the sower feeling? What was the sower doing? Who could the sower really be? What could the seeds really be? Who could the seeds really be? The birds, the rocky ground, the thorny ground, the good earth, what could they really be? The harvest, what could it be? What could all of this tell us about the kingdom of heaven? I wonder. I wonder. Well, thank you for joining me, and have a wonderful day.